Hello and welcome to Silver US Dollar Technical Analysis. So today I decided to take another look at silver in US dollar, and I'm in the daily chart right now, and pretty much in silver. I mean, we're coming off this massive increase and had basically the high in 2011 at around $50. Following this, of course, a massive, extended and very long correctional phase. Right now I'm not sure whether this correctional phase is over yet or not, but yeah, time will tell. And so far, in my opinion, silver has completed a W, X, Y, another X and a Z correctional wave, which puts us in the position that we right now at this point finished this correctional move down, which essentially means right now we are in the course of a move to the upside again. What this move will look like in the end, I'm not sure about this right now, but one thing is, in my opinion, very probable is that this move to the upside is not yet finished. We will see whether this is just another correctional move to continue this long correctional phase. So basically, if this is another W, this will be an X, or if this correctional phase is over with this, or has been over with this, was finished with this low, and right now we're in the forming period of a new impulse, which may lead to new highs in silver. There's no way to tell right now, but in my opinion, what is important to know is that this correctional move basically is finished for now. And if we just use the retracements, we can of course make out some targets for silver. Those are of course midterm targets, so I would personally look at the retracements and then see possibly this 0.382 retracement at about $27.57. This would be a reasonable target for me in silver. Just as, it does not really matter if this is another correctional move to the upside and we get another correction following this. What is important is that the prices right now are pointing to the upside. So it is, in my opinion, likely that silver is going to go up, and going to go up a little bit further, or a lot further maybe. And so it does not really matter at this point whether this is just another correctional move or if this is a new impulse. What matters is that the arrow is pointing up, so to speak. And that basically we're looking at, for now, short-term, mid-term new targets, somewhere in this area or something. So I would go ahead and place a horizontal line here just to save this target. So in my opinion, if this is a correctional move to the upside, it should at least go over the course of months or maybe years towards this $27 area. So this might be a long-term target. We have seen that this move from down here started at November 18 approximately and took all the way until September of 19, and in my opinion this move is not yet done, so there's still some more to come before we get another correctional phase. But this means that this move took 1 year, so we're looking at least, in my opinion, at least 1 more year to go before we reach this area. So there's still a lot of time left. But I will leave this here, and right now I want to go into the short-term view. Maybe we can get some conclusions out of there. So I'm in the daily chart still. I will just enlarge this. So basically following this low, silver started a really nice looking impulsive move to the upside, and in my opinion this is a 1, the high was here, a 2, this is in my opinion the 3, the 4 may be finished, maybe not, I'm not so sure about this. Okay, so in my opinion, silver formed something like this. So if we look at the targets for this move, we place the extension start at the low of the first move and at the high of the first move, and this mark at the low of the correction move following this. So if you place those extensions according to those low, high, and another correctional low, you can make out a target at this 0.618 retrace extension, which is $18.14 approximately. And silver even overshot this target, but basically this was just an extended wave 3. So this is a very strong sign, very bullish sign at the moment. So right now I think this is a wave 4, a correctional wave. This wave 4 may be over here, and maybe we get another low. I mean, looking at gold and silver are not really at in the same phase, or they developed similarly, but they are essentially different because gold failed to match this 0.618 extension with its second move up. So silver did reach this move. So in my opinion, of course, if this is a wave, a correctional wave 4, the make or break for all of this is basically around $16.20 approximately. So if the silver price goes below this price area, $16.20, this cannot be a wave 4 because Elliott wave theory says that the correctional wave 4 is not allowed to go into the price area of the first wave of an impulse. So this has to be another kind of wave. So I mean, there could be the scenario that this is just a 1, 2, 3, and maybe this is the 4 and the 5. But in my opinion, we had a we had a long 2, but this 4, in my opinion, looks a little bit short to be this wave 4 of the overarching impulse. So in my opinion, this wave 4 looks very more fitting and appropriate to this whole price movement. And yeah, so in my opinion, right now we are in this wave 4 basically. And yeah, to be honest, I mean, looking at gold, for gold I expect another correctional move for the moment. And as I mentioned in my last gold video, of course, and maybe a correctional period until Christmas or something, and then gold might go up again. And but right now, with looking at gold, in my opinion, we are in the final stages of this correctional phase. So when gold goes up, I'm pretty sure that silver might follow as well. So I mean, we saw nearly a very similar increase. I mean, gold had this massive rally, silver as well. So they behave similarly, but not identical. So maybe silver lags behind a little bit. We will see about this. But anyways, if gold has another correctional phase, it is highly likely that silver will have another correctional phase as well. So maybe we can put this 4 down there. So, I mean, this is very close, but personally, the closer the price goes there, the higher the risk-reward ratio is, in my opinion. So, yeah, I mean, if silver goes here, for me, this is personally a great trade. And yeah, so I expect silver just to do this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 move. The 5 obviously being at least $20.50 or something, just judging by those extensions. I mean, if we get another impulsive move, it is likely that silver overshoots a little bit. But yeah, we will see about this. And the important part is basically following this. So, I mean, once we finish this wave 5, wherever this high may be it there or there, we will see another correctional phase, something like this, yeah. And following this, I expect another increase. So this is going to be, in my opinion, an impulsive move. And this is basically where everything gets decided, yeah. So let me just replace this a little bit, maybe something like this, yeah. So in my opinion, we are at least in midterm or long term going to see a move something like this. So this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ABC correctional move, or WXY, WXY, XZ, whatever this correctional pattern may be. And then another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this would be enough to in itself be a zigzag correctional pattern, which could, of course, connect this correctional move to another correctional move, to even new lows. And the other possibility is that this basically is another impulsive move. We get, following this, another correctional move. Again, something like ABC, probably, as this will be a wave 4 if this is going to be a 5-part impulse. Wave 2s, the 2 correction waves, tend to be sharp and go very low. Wave 4 correction waves like to go sideways a lot. And yeah, basically following this, there should be another impulse. Again, something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just placing those here just so you can get the idea. And maybe this is of course a possible scenario for silver, but yeah, this is just one scenario of a lot of scenarios. But in my opinion, we definitely have to wait for this to finish there, and we have to see how silver behaves once, first of all, once we get near this $16.20. Does silver bounce off there, or does it go through this? And the other thing we have to look out for is basically how silver behaves once this upwards move is finished, and how what the following correctional move will look like. And then again, if and how this bounces off and how this following pattern looks like. But yeah, in my opinion, this A, B, C, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 move, it does not matter right now. What matters is that, in my opinion, this move is not finished. We are, in my opinion, just a couple, maybe a couple of days, maybe weeks away from the start of this move, in my opinion. And yeah, this should be a sudden strong move, of course, a very impulsive move. So yeah, a very nice move in my opinion. Okay, so that's it basically for silver. So right now, short term, I'm looking at $16.20, whether silver breaks this line or holds it. Following this, of course, I have my eyes peeled for the high of this wave 5, but of course I'm going to post videos with continuous target levels, so yeah, we can keep up with the movement. And yeah, following this, basically, we have to see, are we going to have a ABC 3-part move, or is this going to be a full-fledged impulse and maybe lead us to new highs that maybe even surpass this high already? I mean, there are some points or some factors pointing towards new highs in silver. I mean, obviously, the cost for mining silver is always increasing, so that's a factor why in long term the pressure, I'm very bullish for the precious metals, because the long term prices will increase, and just mining companies have to be sustainable and be able to not to work without generating losses. So silver has to have a certain price. The same goes for gold, basically. And there's a high industry demand for silver. But then again, I mean, if we get a recession, this industry demand might go down. And but then again, there's the factor, I mean, with all the cheap money printing from central banks and everything. So does this inflate the silver price, or does it deflate the silver price? There are a lot of factors at work right now, and we really have to wait and see how this all unfolds. And but we will see about this. And so far, as I said, I'm waiting for this correctional phase to finish, and then hopefully see this nice strong impulse, basically above $20 in silver. Okay, so thank you very much for watching, and see you soon.